Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today, I will be bringing you guys the Monday night news. There's not anything crazy. I'm always hoping that they're gonna give us more information on Monday. I feel like at the beginning of the game, they used to give us more information on Mondays. Nowadays, I feel like it's just like a trickle of what might come on Wednesday. So that being said, there's not going to be too much here today. I do have two small little announcements or things to discuss with you guys before I get into that. The first is that I would like to welcome the newest member of Bahamut. I'm going to try not to butcher his name, but please welcome Rautahopa to Bahamut. I hope to enjoy many guild wars with you, my friend, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. That being said, there is a more serious topic at hand that I am going to discuss today. I recently timed out a guild leader in our Discord for 7 days. I did this because I was sent a screenshot of this guild leader essentially treating one of his players like absolute dog shit verbally, and I just don't stand by that whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. I think that this is a game. It should be fun. Sometimes things go wrong, of course. Sometimes things go wrong. That is no grounds to attack someone with such veracity to the point where you're just basically pulling out a blade and skinning them alive. You know, it's not necessary, right? Now, after I timed out this player, okay, he's the leader of some guild. I can't remember the name of it, but I'm not even going to say his name either. But for those of you who know, you know. Anyways, he went out, he started slandering our alliance, he started jumping to all these conclusions that one of our guilds is trying to, you know, do something and steal his players. He's completely off base, right? None of this is true. I got a picture. I timed him out for 7 days. He jumps to massive conclusions, and now he's creating all of this fuss out there. And so I figured I would just directly discuss with you guys why I did what I did, and I stand by what I did. And if I've got another screenshot of any other guild leader in the game, I don't care what rank they are, I would do the same thing, because we create a space for recruitment, right? Which is a privilege for anyone to come in here and use our space to recruit, which I think is great, and I'm happy to share that with everyone. But if I'm going to, you know, wholeheartedly let players come in there and look for guilds, I want them to go to good guilds. And I know that a lot of the guilds out there are great guilds, guys. I know that a lot of you guys care about your players, but that's not always the case. In this case, you know, I timed out the player. He freaked out. He jumped to conclusions. Next time, guys, if you guys have any problems with the Discord, just freaking DM me, all right? This player should have come straight to me. Instead, he's out there. He's causing problems. And honestly, he's just going to destroy himself in the process, right? Like, I'm not a religious person, but I do like religious proverbs. There is a Christian proverb that says pride cometh before the fall. In this case, I think it is very pertinent. So I wanted to discuss that with you guys here today to make my stance clear to everyone. I think that our alliance can often get, you know, a lot of backlash, and let me be the first to say this: we're not perfect, guys, but we do look out for our players. And if you are a part of this alliance, you know that we look out for our own. Any players that are moved from one guild to another are always found a different home from a different guild leader, etc. And honestly, I'm really proud of all the guild leaders in the Curseborn Alliance that have really come together to cheer each other on, to help each other, to share builds, and to just make this more of a community process, right? So I think as long as people are out there having fun, if they are treating their players well, and I get that sometimes things go wrong, sometimes players don't do necessarily the right things, but that is never a reason to openly and verbally attack people to the point where it feels like there's a blade in your tongue, you know? So I just wholeheartedly disagree with that. If this guild leader has any problem with anything I've just said, you are welcome to come to my door and I will discuss with you directly. So that being said, guys, I'm going to go into the notices today. I know it was a little bit of a heavy drop right there, but sometimes things need to be addressed, and in this case, I am going to address it based on all the outlandish things that this dude has been saying. All right, So that being said, guys, let's get into the notices for the day. Unfortunately, it looks like there is only really one notice here, and it is going to be the event Critical Threat Awakened, the Turks A team coming soon. This is a really cool one right here because I believe that this is a reawakened critical threat, which means this is the second time we're going to get this crash. And I remember doing this crash originally with J-Ro Super Saiyan 2 and my friend Omega Weapon. I remember we spent the whole day trying to figure out how to beat this fight on the Crash co-op. And then I think the next day, it might have been Chaos 43. I can't remember which player it was that had, I'm pretty sure it was Chaos 43, that came up with the strategy of using the Protector's Blade, which essentially cheesed this entire Crash fight. I feel like they're not going to let us do that again, but this is like a really heartwarming event that brings back a lot of good memories with my friends. So this is going to be coming on Wednesday. I feel like we've been getting a lot of Crash fights lately, guys, honestly. So I guess we'll just have to see. I'm curious what the Wednesday banner might be as well. It could be something awesome. I'm pretty sure we will get a banner, and then I'm pretty sure Titan was scheduled to announce or to release on December 24th. So we're not getting Titan just yet, but I did see some little videos of him, I think in the data mine, so you guys can check out what he looks like in there. But yeah, that being said, that's going to basically conclude the notices video for the day. Like I said, welcome Raudahoapa to Bahamut, and like I said earlier about the guild leader thing, you know, I just want players to be treated well in the game, guys. I know that it's competitive, we're all competing together, but at the same time, I don't think that it really needs to get to the point where we're so angry at each other that it's getting unhealthy. You know what I mean? Like, it can be done, you can be competitive in a healthy manner where we're not disrespecting each other, we're not trying to put each other down. You know, it is what it is. Like, it's just the nature of life, and we all have to learn that lesson at some point in time. So whether we learn it in Ever Crisis or in some other area of the world, I think it's important to just keep that in mind and to keep pushing forward for that healthy relations with everything, with ourselves, with competitiveness, with people, with rivals, with friends, all that stuff, guys. It's the fear, the anger, the pride, that kind of stuff that gets in the way, and it ruins relationships, it ruins good times, and it's just overall not good vibes, right? So I'm here for the good vibes, all right? I hope you guys are here for the good vibes too. So yeah, that being said, that's going to bring a conclusion to my video here for the day. If you guys enjoyed this video today, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.